Hey, Victoria. Oh my God, it's so weird you're here. Full family workout today. So whoever made up people that watch this sometime in the future, we're going to do 33 minutes of yoga build. Start in child's pose. Your butt might be lifted up away from your heels or drop down towards your heels. Rest your forearms, spread out your fingers, breathe deeply in and out through your nose. If it doesn't feel good to have your arms reaching forward, reach back. Hands can grab towards your heels or just rest next to your feet. Take one more round of breath. And on your next inhale, rock up to a tabletop. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Spread out through your fingers. On an inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat pose. Press into your hands, open your shoulders. Again, inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. One more inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, neutral spine. Downward facing dog, walking hands forward, pushing your seat up and back. Gaze between your heels, drop through your head. And pedal out your feet a little bit. Maddie the dog is also joining us. This is her first yoga build class, I think. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Take your time. Really soft knees, dropping your chest towards your legs. Hang your arms heavy or grab ragdoll, hands to your elbows, stretching through the shoulders, muscles around the spine and the hamstrings. Breathe in and breathe out. If you have a bind in the arms, release it. Bring your feet together to touch. Nice and slow, roll all the way up to stand. Reach your arms overhead. Look up to your fingertips. Open up the arms. Spread out through the chest. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Next breath in. Inhale, reach up. Soften your knees. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway, lift. Pull the palms to your shins. Pause here for a moment. Push your sit bones back. Reach the head forward. On an exhale, fold, step your feet back to plank pose. Your knees could be up or down. If they're down, they're behind your hips, so you're still using your core to hold yourself up. Take one breath in. As you exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Elbows graze your sides as you go. Keep the chin out of your chest. Inhale, cobra pose, lift the chest up. Exhale, down dog, push through your knees, lift your hips. And look in between your heels and breathe. On a breath in, gaze forward to the thumbs. Exhale, step or walk, feet top of your mat. On an inhale, come up halfway, lift. You can stay here or fold, drop your head again. Rise all the way to stand. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold, soften the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Step back, plank pose, lower all the way to your belly. Cobra pose, peel your chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath in and a breath out. Look forward, step or walk top of your space. One more time, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Press into your feet, rise all the way up. Belly engages as you reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, either lower to your belly or stop halfway down for a chaturanga. Cobra pose, lift your chest or keep the thighs up. Downward facing dog, press the hips. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Walk or step to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time, chair pose. Bring your big toes together to touch, right? Or your feet can be hip width distance apart. If your feet are hip width, so are your knees. Shift a little weight back into your heels. And take another breath in, pull the thumbs back. Exhale, belly engages, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Just your left foot steps back. Warrior one, spin your left heel down. Rise up. Hips are forward. Bring your hands down to your hips and frame the hip points to the front of your mat. Good. Come into your front knee. Work the right hamstring down. Reach up, one breath. Exhale, hands to the floor, high to low plank, or remember the option to lower to the belly. Cobra or up dog to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feet forward, top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Warrior one on the left side, rise up. Look at one thing that's in front of you. Draw your left kneecap forward as you press into your right heel. Take the hands a little wider, free up the front of your chest, yes, and then pull your low belly in, get strong in the core. One breath in. Exhale, drop your hands to the floor. High to low plank or skip it, take your variation. Meet me in downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or walk your feet forward. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Drop your seat down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your left foot back. Inhale, warrior one on the right side, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor, high to low plank or skip it. Cobra or up dog. Meet me in downward facing dog. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your feet to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, warrior one on the left side. Exhale, hands back down to the mat, high to low plank. Inhale, down dog on the exhale. Breathe in, open the mouth up, exhale. Look forward, walk your feet to the top of your space. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, chair pose. Stay this time, reach your arms up. Now sweep your arms back to airplane wings. Watch the front of your pelvis, pull it up so your low back is long. Palms face down towards the floor. Little tricep pulses. So it's like you're tapping your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Chin out of your chest. Breath, right? Most important thing is always your breath. Find a little squeeze in of the inner knees, of the inner thighs. And then press again into the center of your heels and the outer edges of your feet. Yeah, if that lifted too much weight out of the big toes, press into the big toe mound. Sink your seat a little bit lower, right, as a way to step into the work, into the fire, knowing that you're well over halfway through the time you're going to spend here. You're only going to be here one time. Pull the shoulders into the back as a way to come out of the neck and focus more on the tricep. You've got 10 seconds. I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Stay in the chair. Just sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, this time a low lunge. So your left heel stays lifted on top of the left toe crease. So option 1 is to stay in the legs, back knee up. Option 2 is to lower the left knee down. On an inhale, sweep the arms forward. On an exhale, squeeze the elbows into the center of your back. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, tap the fingers next to the foot. And repeat. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. You got it. So you're working upper back. Obviously, legs are firing, whether the knee is up or down. When we get tired, our core gives up. So I want you to pull your low belly in and focus on keeping your neck long by reaching the crown of your head forward as you go through this movement. Yeah, and then keep the angle in the chest rather than coming up high in the chest. It's going to keep you in the work of the legs. You're at the halfway point and a little bit past it. Yeah, and if that made you think like, oh my gosh, I can't hold on to this any longer, trust that you can, because you've done 33 days of this now. All it is 1 more minute of movement. You've already proven to yourself that you can go this far. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Stay in the lunge. Pop your back knee up if it's down. Open up to warrior 2. A little sweet relief. Inhale, straighten the right leg. And then exhale, rebend into warrior 2. Whew, right? So you just proved to yourself that you can do it, right? You came out and you were fine, and then you came back into the warrior 2. So take a deep breath in. On the exhale, straighten again. Inhale, rebend, warrior 2. So it's an exhale to straighten and an inhale to rebend. Go ahead. What are you waiting for? Keep your eyes focused on one thing and watch your front knee. You're bringing it right on top of the ankle and then coming back up. You want to keep the front part of your pelvic bone drawing up. And that's going to keep you from dumping weight into your low back and keep your inner thighs working to straighten and rebend. You've got 10 more seconds and that's it. This is your last. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, turn the toes to face 12 o'clock, and then turn your toes out, find goddess squat. So toes out, heels in, knees over the ankles and moving back towards the pinky toes. Bring the hands up behind your head, elbows wide. Pull the belly button back towards the spine to create this seal, this knitting in of the front core. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right elbow towards the right thigh, back to center, left elbow towards the left thigh. So standing oblique crunch. If you feel any crampy in the backs of your hips, right, come a little bit out of the goddess squat. Stay focused on the chest, lifting, shoulders over the hips. Good, keep it true into the obliques. Press into your whole foot. Almost there. 10 more seconds from this point. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Star pose. Stretch it up. Yeah, like woo! Warrior 2 over the right foot. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Stay low in the legs for one more moment. Cartwheel your hands down. Hold it in a plank pose. You're going shoulder tap into a push-up. So right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right shoulder. I like to drop the knees for my push-up. Push-up, press back up, shoulder tap, push-up. You can keep your knees down for this entire segment, just remembering that the knees are behind the hips if that's what you're doing. Working into the chest, obviously working shoulders and triceps in the stabilizing movements. Watch the rock of the hips as you tap the shoulders. Anytime you need a moment to catch your breath, just hold it in the plank pose. 10 more seconds from here. Breathe. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog or child's pose. Choose what serves and suits your body best. Breathe in. Breathe back out. Look forward. Step or walk your feet to the top. Roll your way up to stand. Get your bearings. See one thing in front of you. Jump rope. So you could be tapping from toe to toe, or both feet might be coming off of the floor at the same time. We're going to move through several different cardio movements. You only have 10 more seconds in this first one. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Go into a punch on the right. So right foot, right fist. Again, you could be kind of jumping this one out, or it could just be a step. Right toes, punching it forward. Put a little oomph behind your punch. All right, get a little something out that doesn't need to be held in. 10 more seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. Option 1, good old-fashioned jumping jacks. Option 2, still a really great option. Tap one foot out at a time. Same foot, same arm moving. Option 3, add a little extra and cross your ankles as the feet come back together at the center. I always get messed up somewhere midway through jumping jacks and have to read. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Punches left side. This is the last move you're doing. And this is your last 10 seconds from this point. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand at the top of your mat. Shrug the shoulders a couple of times. Catch your breath. Get a sip of water. Focus the gaze is the best way to get your heart rate down. Become centered and focused on your breath. 5 more seconds. Find the top of your mat if you're not there already. Take 1 more breath in, shrug the shoulders up. Exhale, let them down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back for a lunge. Okay, back into our back row swimmers and crescent lunge legs. It's an inhale, reach forward. Exhale, squeeze elbows back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop. Mirror in the legs, the same setup that you had last time. We've done a little bit of extra work on the legs since the last time we were here. So remember that your feet are there to hold this whole structure up. Press into your feet when you feel like the legs have had enough. You just crossed that halfway point. Chin out of your chest. Marie, keep your head reaching forward rather than coming all the way up and out of the lunge. It's going to keep you in the thighs and in the glutes. Good. Give me 5 more seconds of these. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down to the lunge. Rise up. Find warrior 2. Take a moment of sweet relief. Straighten your front leg. Regain your breath. And when you're ready, inhale into warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the left leg. So it's an inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. If hands are at the heart, right, be mindful and intentional about how they're pressing. If your arms are open, reach from fingertip to fingertip. The yoga part of this practice is the mindfulness and the intentionalness behind every movement we do, in addition to using yoga postures as our foundation. 10 more seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Star pose. Reach the arms up. Exhale into your goddess squat. Goddess squat punches with a little bit of an oblique twist. So you're punching right hand across the body, left hand across the body. Keeping the wrists in line with your shoulders. Staying into the heat of the legs. You could be going fast, making this more cardiovascular. Yeah, if you've got a little something extra to burn off, speed up the pace. And because there's a subtle twist there, you're focusing on pulling the navel back to the spine, engaging deeply in the core to protect all the movements. Halfway there. Sink lower. Yeah, just get curious about what's available. Good. Last 10 seconds right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, star. Stretch it up and out. Warrior 2 over the left leg. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, back to the lunge. Step to your plank. You've got 1 more round of shoulder taps. Right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right, and then a push up. Take your hands and your knees wide. It's a good old-fashioned push-up, not focusing on the chaturanga, so elbows go wide. Knees or feet can be wide to help keep keep the hips stable and in one line. Stay with me. Your countdown is right around the corner. You just hit the 10-second mark. Chin out of your chest. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down dog or child's pose. Find what suits your body best. Find a place to lock your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. And walk your feet forward to your hands or just meet me on the back. Lie all the way down. Take your feet a little bit wider than hip width. We're doing a glute bridge and core combo. We're going to start with glute bridges. Hands on the ground, flat next to you. You're going to squeeze the glutes as the hips rise up. Lower down, not completely, just tap the seat and then lift it up. It's an exhale as the seat comes up and away from the mat. Lock your eyes somewhere on the ceiling. Press into the heels. Use your whole foot as a support system. Feeling the glutes activate as they come up and away from the ground. Ten seconds from here. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the seat. Tabletop the legs is option 1. Hands under the head, elbows wide. It's a simple crunch up. Lifting the belly towards the sky, chest towards the sky. Keep your eyes on the ceiling. Tabletopping the legs adds a little something extra for the lower abdominal muscles. If it's too much at this point, just drop the feet. Keeping the eyes on the ceiling helps you from yanking the head and the neck by pulling the eyes forward. Keeping the work down in the belly. 10 seconds from this point. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round of glute bridges. Lift it up. Last thing we're going to do for the legs today. We're going to finish this round of glute bridges. You've got one more round of core, and then it's all stretching. You're already approaching that countdown point, right? Find your feet again. If you've lost them, if the mind has started to wander, come back. 10 seconds from this point. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the seat down. Bring your left hand behind your head, and you're crossing the body, left elbow towards your right knee. I like to have right hand out to the side, pressing down to assist in lifting the chest up and over. Stay active in both of your feet. Keep the right knee pressing away from you, so you're still reaching across the center line of the core. Go 2 more crunches on this side, and then just switch. Drop the right foot, cross the left, right hand behind the head, and then crunch. Last working movement that you have in this entire workout. Eyes up. This is your last 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down. Take a full body stretch. Open up the belly. Open up the chest. Rock yourself up to a seated position. Extend your left leg out in front of you. Cross your right ankle over the left thigh like a figure 4 and get active in your feet. Right, so this could be enough. If you want a little bit more stretch and opening, reach your arms up, reach your hands towards the left foot. It may not get there, right, in which case you can just drop the hands down and frame the leg. So you're stretching into the IT band, the outer hips, the glutes, and the hamstring on the left side. Rise up, switch out your legs. Choose if you stay upright or if you fold. It could be totally different on this side than it was on the other one. Rise up, easy pose, cross the legs, reach the arms up over your head, lean your body over to the right, drop the right hand down, stretch out through the left side of your body. No need to crane into the neck, so if it's comfortable, let the right ear drop and sag towards the right shoulder. And because you're loose in the neck, use your bottom hand to press yourself back up, reach and lean to the other side. Rise back up, take a deep breath in, reach your arms up overhead. Goal post the arms as you exhale, pull them in, look up to the ceiling. Done.